Today, we want to talk to you about an exciting solution to a problem which many people who travel by taxi face every day. After being tasked with finding ways to improve taxi safety, we set out to find out what issues were most prevalent. We found that overloading was one of the biggest problems travelers faced, and that the problem of overloading was greatest around major taxi ranks in the mornings and evenings as people commuted to and from work. The most common 14-seater taxis are frequently overloaded, sometimes carrying up to 34 people on board. That's more than double the number of allowed passengers.
So how can we minimize overloading? After multiple interviews and discussions, two ideas prevailed. The first idea was to install armrests and a weight measuring system on taxi seats. The armrests were envisioned to induce discomfort if overloaded and were installed with a person detecting sensor. The weight on the seats would be measured to deduce if the taxi was overweight or not. The second idea was a taxi weighbridge system at taxi ranks. Essentially a traffic control system designed to check if taxis leaving the rank are overweight or not. After much criticism by the public against the armrest idea, the taxi rank weighbridge system was chosen. Despite being a much more expensive and complex idea, it fully satisfies the aim of the project.
Now, how do you then implement the system that you've designed? The general purpose of the weighbridge is to measure and ensure that the weight of the taxi falls within safety guidelines. Approaching the bridge, the taxi first passes through an infrared beam in order to have the whole length of the taxi on the bridge. Now on the bridge, the taxi is weighed by a strain gauge load cell circuit. The weight is then sent to the microcontroller, which then commands the gate to open or not open depending on the weight. When the gate has opened, the taxi moves out of the weighbridge, passing through another infrared beam. When the whole length of the taxi has passed through the beam, a signal is then sent to the controller to close the gate. Now, commuters are happy, they will be sitting comfortably to their way home or work.
Our team ensured that the weighbridge design took into consideration factors that could affect its success, such as feasibility, durability, and cost. Since the project will be implemented on a relatively large scale, external sponsors will be needed to provide funding. A possible external sponsor could be the Road Traffic Management Corporation, as the primary goal is to regulate and enforce traffic laws. Our design could comply with the corporation's goals, as we both intend to minimize any fatal occurrences that could occur on the road. On a small scale, our design will improve the taxi experience of its users. But on a large scale, we could be saving lives due to minimizing the number of accidents that occur yearly due to taxi overloading. Thanks for watching.